The echo of loneliness in a home of oblivion. The common room at Silver Haven Nursing Home was like a waiting room, only no one was waiting for anyone. Every day, old eyes filled with quiet hope watched the door as if expecting a miracle. Most of them never did. I, Elsa Meyer, 81 years old, knew that better than anyone. My kids haven't stopped loving me, no. But life, like a ruthless ocean, has overwhelmed them with its waves, leaving me on a quiet island of memories. The grandkids. They call on holidays, send glittery cards, but when they don't see you every day, reality fades. They start to think you're doing okay, that you've adjusted, that you don't need as much attention. But the truth, like a bitter pill you have to swallow every day, was that the longer you spend in this place, the easier it is to forget how desperately you still need the touch of a familiar hand, a warm gaze, a conversation about nothing, but with someone close. One day, as the autumn leaves outside swirled in a slow dance of death, I sat in my small, characterless room, holding the phone in a trembling hand. Should I call Mark, my son? No, not today. I didn't want to be a burden, a shadow of the past, a reminder that I'm here, waiting, locked in this place, for a visit that may never come. Tears stung my eyes, but I held them back. I smiled at my reflection in the dark phone screen. I put the phone on the nightstand, and then it hit me like a lightning bolt. This is my life now. The days pass in agonizing anticipation, hoping that someone will remember me, that I'm not just a number on a list, but Elsa, a mom, a grandma, a friend, a person who once lived a full life. Question for you, dear viewers. If you've ever thought about moving into a nursing home, ask yourself honestly, are you ready for the loneliness that can settle in your soul like an uninvited guest? Because as much as you're loved, out of sight, out of mind, that phrase, like a ghost's whisper, haunts everyone here. If this video touched you, if you felt a connection in your heart, write the number 2 in the comments. That will be a sign that I'm not alone in this oblivion. And please, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you don't miss other stories from Silver Haven. Maybe, together, we can change something for the better. The fading light of purpose. When I crossed the threshold of Silver Haven, I thought I was just changing my place of residence, moving to a more convenient place. I naively assumed that it was just a new chapter in my life. But I didn't realize I was losing much more than just a house. I was losing purpose, meaning the reason to wake up every morning. I used to have responsibilities, watering my beloved violets, making fragrant coffee for my husband while he was alive, making dinner, setting the table, cleaning the house so everything was perfect. Those little things, seemingly insignificant, gave me a sense of need, a feeling that I was living for a reason. But in the nursing home, all that disappeared like smoke. Food is cooked for me. Cleaning is done by others. The plants are cared for by hired workers. I became an observer, not a participant. At first, I rejoiced. Finally, a rest. I deserved it. But after a few weeks, I realized the days had become endless, like empty pages of a book no one reads. I saw how the other residents, once full of strength and energy, now just sit by the window, immersed in their memories, waiting for what? Death? Take George, for example, 84 years old, a former carpenter. His hands, which once skillfully created furniture, built houses, now just lie on his lap, motionless and useless. He used to disappear into his workshop every day, breathing in the smell of wood, hearing the buzzing of the saw. Now he sits in a wheelchair, looks out the window, and is silent. "I'm useless, Elsa," he told me once, and there was such deep longing in his voice that my heart ached. I can't create anything anymore. I understood him like no one else. When you have nothing to create, when you can no longer see the fruits of your labor, life loses its taste, its color, its meaning. Question for you, my dear viewers. What gives your life meaning? What makes you wake up with a smile on your face? In a nursing home, finding a purpose is not just filling time. It's a struggle for what makes you feel alive, needed, important. Don't let it fade. If my story resonates in your soul, write the number 4 in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Together we can find light in this place of oblivion. A body imprisoned. Before moving to Silver Haven, I was active. I loved walking in the park, preparing healthy meals, doing exercises every morning. I felt energetic and alert. But in the nursing home, everything changed. Food is brought right to the room. Help can be summoned with the push of a button. At first, it seemed like it would make my life easier, that I could relax and enjoy the peace. But the less I did myself, the weaker I became. My legs stiffened, my muscles atrophied. I felt my body gradually turning into something alien and disobedient. I lost control of my own body. My neighbor Alice, 81 years old, used to walk every day. She would walk several laps around the building, enjoying the fresh air and sun. But after a month, she needed a walker and then a wheelchair. I aged 10 years in a few months, Elsa. She confessed to me once, with tears in her eyes. This place is killing me. Movement is life. It's not just words, it's the truth. If you are going to move into a nursing home, ask yourself honestly, will you have the motivation to maintain your strength when everything around you is designed for convenience? Will you be able to fight the temptation to be idle? Don't let yourself become a prisoner of your own body. If this video resonates with you, write the number 6 in the comments. And please, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, share your experience. Perhaps together, we can prevent the tragedy of oblivion. To be continued in the following parts, I stopped here to get your feedback and make sure I'm moving in the right direction. I tried to make the story as emotional, personal, and exciting as possible. I added more details to create more vivid images and emphasized the importance of each question and call to action. Please let me know what you think, and I will continue.